Trump's hush money trial right to delay sentencing, oh yeah, that happened today, until November 26th in order to avoid interfering in the election. Man, all those trials and nothing happened. Nothing. It was
Comic and political pundit Bill Maher called BS on Rich Lowry for saying he was appalled by January 6th, while also vowing to vote for former President Donald Trump this year. On Friday night's edition of HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher, H.R. McMaster was Maher's interview guest, while the panelists were Lowry and John Avlon. All of them appeared on the after-show Overtime segment, during which things got heated when the subject of the Capitol riot came up. John Avlon: The larger issue, obviously, is January 6th, right? And the problem is with the immunity decision. History is really clear. If you don't hold people accountable when they indulge in political violence, then you get more political violence. And I'm really curious about that. Do you think conservatives end up supporting the constitutional amendment to overturn the immunity decision if a Democrat is president? I wonder if they will. Rich Lowry: I think the way these kind of decisions work, we saw it with the independent counsel statute decision that Supreme Court has. In Washington, eventually this stuff always comes around and bites the other side. So right now, Democrats are so upset the Supreme Court has done this. Then if Kamala Harris is elected and some Republican prosecutor somewhere in the middle of Red America wants to indict her and prosecute her for some official act, the Supreme Court will say no. And Democrats are suddenly, what a minute? Maybe that decision wasn't so outrageous after all. H.R. McMaster: What we've seen is this tendency on both ends of the political spectrum to score partisan points at the expense of confidence in our institutions. Bill Maher: But Trump really does commit crimes. Let's not forget that little part of it. John Avlon: We're 60 days out from an election, and I think we've normalized this a little bit, and it's far too freaking dangerous. Bill Maher: He really does commit crimes is one thing, and two, if the positions were reversed and a Democrat did this, not only would the Republicans go after them, but they would have done it instead of what the Democrats who talk about feckless. General, this is feckless. You had 4 years to bring 4 trials, and we get none of them? John Avlon: And it's because they were afraid of politicizing. Look, that's the thing, is that if Democrats did what Donald Trump did, you would be opposing him totally. And by the way, so would I. Bill Maher: Okay. So, did I think that's the issue? Rich Lowry: I'm so extensively on the record about January 6th. I'm completely appalled by it, but Bill Maher, you're not so appalled. You're not going to vote for Trump. Rich Lowry: This is different, Bill. Bill Maher, you're not appalled. Rich Lowry: No, I am appalled, but you're still going to vote for him. Rich Lowry: If January 6th didn't happen, you would still oppose Trump. Because you don't like him on policy, right? From where I sit in the first. Bill Maher: I don't mostly know. No. But Rich Lowry: But you support Trump's policies. Bill Maher: I said no. Mostly I think that Rich Lowry, you would consider voting for him absent January 6th. Bill Maher: No. Rich Lowry: Right. Bill Maher: If he conceded elections, he would not be the boogeyman he is. He would just not be the villain he is. That's the main thing. He politicized the Justice Department, and he does not concede elections. These are two very new things.